Okay, so you've decided that it's time to automate something, which is great. But maybe you're looking at a whole list of different things that you could automate and you just have no idea where to start. So this is often the moment where people either pick the wrong thing or they try to build something that's too complicated and then it breaks and then they go, well, AI is no good. Or they do nothing, which costs in itself, right? So today I'm just going to give you a really simple way of figuring out how to choose what to automate. Not the flashiest one, but the one that works. So I call this the quick win automation map. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to start with. I'll also give you this PDF, which is linked down below, and you can go through it and fill it in yourself. So the mistake that most people make to begin with is that they want to build the most impressive automation instead of the most obvious one. They try to build a full AI proposal generator before they've even tried like a single follow-up email. And then it breaks halfway through a client demo and then they just never use it again, right? So the best automation is usually the most boring one, something repeatable, something low risk. That's what we're looking for. So before you automate anything, run through these 4 questions. Is it repeatable? That means, are the same steps happening most of the time? Do the inputs already exist, like emails, a form, a document, a voice note? Thirdly, is it safe to fail? Can a human review the output before anything goes out? And finally, does one person own it? Like one person that can approve and adjust it? And if you've got more yeses than nos, then that's a good first pilot. That's the bar. So here's an example of a quick win. This is what yes looks like. You can create a weekly report draft. So all 4 filters are yes, 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 yes. The frequency is weekly. The time for the run is 30 to 60 minutes or much less once it's automated. There are just 2 or 3 tools involved. Inputs are pretty clean, and edge cases, that's stuff that you can't predict, are pretty rare. So that's a quick win. You can build this once and save yourself an hour every week. That's 50 hours a year gone. Here's an example of what a no looks like. If you wanted to create a pixel perfect auto size image generator for every platform, it sounds useful, but it's got mixed inputs. It's not safe to fail because one mistake on a paid ad is a real problem. And also there's no single owner. So that's 2 out of 4. Skip it for now. And that doesn't mean it's a bad idea. It just means it's not a good first idea. So the answers to the questions, the filter, not telling you don't ever do it. It's just telling you not yet. This is a matrix that you can use to figure out what's worth doing and what isn't. So on the y-axis, you've got the impact, high to low. And then on the x-axis, you've got the effort, which is low to high. And what we want to target is quick wins. So stuff that has really high impact and doesn't take that much effort to try. Another one that's worth looking at is the big bets. So this is high impact, but it's also higher effort. So this is something to plan for later. So things like building a full proposal draft builder or a voice to note task routing. I've built both of these and it's taken a little while and they're really, really useful. But for your first automation, let's go for quick. And then on the lower sections, you've got nice to haves and ones that you should just skip. So if you do one thing first, just pick one quick win. Make a little checklist using the questions that we had before. Is it repeatable? Do inputs already exist? Is it safe to fail? Is there one owner? And then just run a 1-week pilot. That doesn't mean a full rollout. That means just trying it for a week, and if it saves you time and the output is usable, then it works. And then you can keep building on from that, and you can add extra functionality, and you can keep improving this and start getting more people that you work with to use it as well. If you want to go a little bit further down this track, this is how I work with clients. You just tell me whatever pain you have. We figure out what done looks like. And then I build a prototype and you try it on real work. And then we make a decision together. Basically, I'll build the automation for free for you if I think it's a good idea. And if you don't like it, you don't pay for it. The idea is that if it's a genuine problem, there are probably going to be other people that need it, even if you don't. And the reason I show you this is because a lot of consultants will sell you a strategy deck. I want to show you something that works before we do anything bigger. So just to recap quickly, run the 4 questions and go for a minimum of 3 yeses. Figure out the frequency, the time, the tools, the input quality, the edge cases, and figure out where that task belongs on a map. Once again, we're going for quick wins. So in the top left, and then you can start planning for the top right as well. The difference between the people who say, we tried AI and it didn't work, and the people who say, we've automated half of our operations in 6 months is almost always one thing. The second group picked the boring stuff first. So you can get a link to this PDF in the description below. And if you want to join my WhatsApp group, I send weekly tips and ideas and stuff like that. Just today, I sent one about building an entire second brain that has all of my documents, all of my personal information, and basically plugs into ChatGPT and Claude and OpenClaw and my email and anything else that I need. So they all share a common information source, stuff like that. So feel free to join the group. And if you have an idea that you think is worth trying, drop it in the comments or get in touch with me. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Cheers.